They've been very much copied. You know, actually it's funny, Flying Lotus has a ringtone on the new iPhone. You would recognize it. It's like the kind of like warbly, like sounds like it's from an old tape.
Yeah.
And it has that nostalgic quality.
Yeah.
I would put money on that Boards of Canada were one of the first, because they were actually using it was actually tape warps that were making the sound, rather than now I'm sure there's like programs where you can, I know in my sampler there's a program where you can like increase the warp basically. Increase the warp. It doesn't feel as like important as it felt at the time, you know?
Yeah, totally.
But at the time it felt very new and sort of Adult Swim style stuff, you know?
Yeah.
They might be not up your alley. I don't, you might like them. Bardo Pond. That was like my favorite. Actually, because they're similar artwork. But they're like, actually, bought mushrooms from a guy that like would buy them in Philly. they're a Philly band, but they're like, they're sort of like My Jefferson Airplane. Like it's a woman singer.
Yeah.
And they're very like free.
Oh, cool.
And, yeah, it's like fuzzed out. It might be a little too heavy for you, like in terms of guitar and stuff, but
no, I'll listen.
But I had a crush on the singer, and they're just
cool,
really weird and cool.
Okay, sweet.
And they lived in like Philly, so it's like just funny. Like when I was in high school, it's funny to picture them living in Philly for so cheap, but like their practice space was probably like the same amount of money as mine was, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's hilarious.
They're kind of like one of my inspirations. So I don't know, it was something I got just to sample because it's sort of what you just did. I was like, oh,
that looks cool.
Interesting. Good drum break on that.
on the screen guy.
Yeah. Donato or something. You can kind of the sample stuff has a different. It's a little cheaper.
Yeah.
Like the Tim Hecker and that stuff is like more recent and kind of a record label that puts out better quality stuff. But the sample stuff is always kind of like, you know,
yeah.
flimsy. This is an AV Terror album.
Yeah.
It's like, if you look at it could never fit. It can fit in these because they're weird, but it's like too big. It's funny, I was buying mushrooms from a fella, and he, I don't know how it came up, but he was like talking about the Bardo Pond, like lived near him or something. I was like, oh, sweet.
Cool.
Because they're like a weird thing where I was like obsessed with them, but they're not. They never really took off, you know. Another rare. That's a great Flexi, but there's one rare one where they had to change the cover because Song People's really good, and then Tickwood's one of my favorites, And my favorite color is kind of just like a little ambient thing. But and this is still on Fat Cat and stuff,
Cool.
But they changed the cover, so in my mind it increases the value. These might be interesting. This is like, where did I get these from? Sylvania.
Oh.
And there's a really hilarious story in here called Corn. Let's see if I probably won't be able to find the funny part, but just he just keeps using the word corn, which is really funny. Most people leave their cobs on their plates when they're done, she concluded irritably. That's funny. This is my guy.
Yeah. That's
I
what
also love
I love covers like this
cover.
era.
Yeah.
When they were like that.
And it's a cool, I guess that Grove put out a bunch of his, so it's like, I kind of want to collect them all, you know?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. I love him. I'm like, I'm very attracted to him. Every way but sexually, like.
Just.
Sometimes I'll just like watch videos of him. I'm like, I love him.
I love him.
Welcome to Subway.
We
Boys?
got Brandon's rinsing out cans.
That's his job. He's the can boy. Exactly. The witching hour.
It does feel like you're gonna uncover something.
Hello.
There it is. The way, the grit you have on that battered woman.
Your dad's efforts in the kitchen.
Once I started losing money.
montage of Dad like crying about his application.
Just cry over your
Everything's so.
Oh yeah, it's a kid peeing. Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Is it looking like
it's
Nirvana?
like
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
And we should do that on the show some real bad water. And then
That's not the cue.
They're good.
Probably go up there. That's the one.
I pulled it accidentally earlier. The battered woman.
I'd have to.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When we do it.
When
So
he's,
it's that way.
when he's done, he's not gonna
Where,
help.
like,
He's just gonna put him down.
He's like, they're rating one.
Where's that?
He's like, what's your favorite?
I know
Like
you're looking.
between
I'm blind,
1
I
and
can't
10. What's
see.
your favorite? He's like 5, and he's like, but 10 is lowest. He's like
feeling his
5.
Can you explain
I'm surprised
why?
myself.
Wait, do we have a Zoom on this?
Yep.
All right.
You got it?
All right, we're on.
Zoom.
So you want
Here
Kim
she
first?
is,
No,
Emma,
it's a loaf.
and her
Scrap, yeah.
soup shirt. Okay, wait a minute.
Okay, you're
Okay. Okay. I gotta pay
What's
attention.
supposed to
Does
What
it not
about
like
spicy food? Does he like spicy food?
Wait, what are we doing?
Okay.
Cans?
You will. It's wonderful.
These are long.
Because then it's more
cans.
opportunity
The cans are
to
getting
abuse
longer.
Because it's
Or text.
or text.
What a text.
Or text.
Vote us to or text.
Or text.
It's the Inception sound.
What are
Yeah.
The Shutter Island.
It's probably 300 points, Em. Get it on film.
It actually broke the board.
13.
35, 150.
Wait, this is. I've actually never counted this high.
30. It's not bad.
What's that word again?
Wasn't that good?
That's only 10 more than what I got with a weed.
Oh, don't be so
Yeah, the wee word.
Document dreams.
I already have goosebumps.
Where was the first time you heard the Inception
So
womp?
sick.
Mr. Cobb has a job.
Mr. Cobb.
Was that Cillian Murphy was in that too?
Brandon and I making fun of this relentlessly, but being like,
The extremely new. Yeah. The crying to trailer.
Feel real or real. Tell me when we
That was
wake
cool
up
seeing
and
that.
realize something's actually so.
actually,
You're mine.
This is your mind on Inception.
terrible thing to waste.
I was like 15 or whatever.
yeah, it's the Jared special.
Have you heard it? The run it through the garden. Have you heard that term?
No, what's that?
Just like put everything on it. There you go. So
That
I say
works.
run it through the garden. Yeah. Yeah, it's not even 2 pieces. It's
But
one.
it's
Say that's some cream of
cleaning can. Controversies is one section.
Yeah.
Following section, connection with Redners.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I feel like those two go
The
together.
controversies
Yeah.
for Puddle of Mud were pretty much solely about lip syncing.
Oh, really?
I need it to be live.
If I can defend them, I think that was of the era. Yeah. The memorabilia.
Exactly.
The little club next to the 9:30 club. There's a little.
That's the way it was
But the
originally.
new version of the old thing, right?
Yeah, where
Yeah.
they even have
You
like.
guys
the
should've
whole little
gone.
circle
Okay,
of
sub
things.
conversation. We're playing a game.
Ooh.
Did you just?
Yeah, I heard what you said.
And it's on
You
film.
used to slur.
Okay.
No, I'm not joking. Every time I've been
It's like
recording,
beeped. It's like beep.
every time I've been recording, Brandon's been going on some sort of rant, and so I'm gonna make a compilation.
Of his rant.
Officially, yeah.
Pavements.
Oh, I don't know.
It's
I
with the
saw,
Stranger
like,
Things
I saw
guy.
a thumbnail of it, and I was
Yeah.
like, that can't be. And then I kind of like looked it up, and I was
No,
like,
it
oh,
is.
it is. Wow.
It's either 25 or 30% off.
Zydeco. That's, do you know what Zydeco is?
Yeah, he loves the Zydeco. He told me about it, yes.
Zydeco away.
Am I right?
Quickly jumped in and sold them a song for, for a
Is that what happened?
Yeah, I sold them Start Me Up. And so that became the theme song for the new Microsoft thing.
Definitely the required thing is that you are approached. It's like
Yeah.
you can
yeah.
talk all you want about
Yeah,
like, not
yeah.
saying it, but you gotta
Yeah.
be approached. Well, it was weird. I enjoyed watching The Bear with you guys, but I really did not. It's something about it.
You
made
didn't
me-
like
it's maybe creep. I don't know why.
how intense it was for no reason.
Yeah, and the kind
Family.
of tweezer stuff, and the, yeah. I liked that guy, the tall.
Yeah.
He was good.
The guy who's
He actually
supposed to
won.
be the
Yeah.
backwards guy, I like.
Yeah.
No, I like him.
At least he
That's
actually won
part.
an Emmy too.
No,
So, yeah.
no, I feel like the main guy isn't. You're not supposed
No,
to.
he's fine too. But
Care about him.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It was just like
I
when
think
they're
you
talking
know,
about like Black
everything's
Blackman
about
or something. I'm
family.
like,
Yes, yes.
And I was like, the dip sandwiches seem kind of nice. Like,
Oh,
Late stage capitalism, the giant cabbage.
Cabbage.
I was watching this thing at Josh Brolin.
Thought you were gonna put that
Yeah.
outside.
Have you seen any of that?
It's
my smooth jazz.
Exactly, my
For real though,
Zydeco.
yeah, there was like a movement there where everything sounded like that kind of like post-punk,
Yeah.
kind of like mumble lyrics,
mumblecore.
bass heavy, kind of like. Yeah, I got very sick of that.
Yeah,
I
for
think that's why it
sure.
didn't last too long.
Yeah. It was weird too because it was like just having all of a sudden it's like, oh, that band's popular. Like, yeah. Once again, it's like they're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter what.
They're friends with the right people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No,
Probably
it's
just
definitely
cool,
what it
cool
is.
dudes.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
just all that like. You know, I made a reference. You know,
The
line 6.
Neglected woman.
I literally had.
Emma, help me out here. Not a booze line 6 spider.
Neglected.
Neglected.
Neglected
The god awful.
Someone called it the battered woman earlier.
Dead.
I thought I was bad
Not
with
sell the
you.
line 6 spiders. I ended up selling them
Yeah.
at the pawn shop. across
The
street
original
from
screening.
the original for like, you know, a lot less.
Yeah, right.
Now I'm on the new metal
But now,
So, COVID, real or fake? What do you think?
pandemic.
Pandemic?
Okay, yeah.
This
You
coworker
haven't
was
digitized your copy.
I know. How do we do that?
Laura
Send it
digitized
away?
our
It
family
sounded like
movies.
that.
So they're just,
At
you
the
can ask her,
time,
there's some service, and
that's
then
my-
they just
to me,
converted it all onto
yeah, it's like
DVDs, which
kinda
will
bullshit.
soon
Yeah.
be obsolete.
Yeah, exactly. Then
It's
you're gonna have to
like-
move it from that to the cloud.
Yeah.
No, we do not.
And eventually they'll all just be
No.
implanted in our brain.
No. Farthest thing from it.
Because
it's like
that line 6.
Are these all
Because it's like
Ian
that.
Gregg?
It's like
That's all
Or
his.
it's like that kind of like
That's his.
digital distortion.
Yeah,
All
right.
those
So
in the
almost
living
like
room.
retro. You know?
Yeah.
Amazing. You're
I
gonna
don't
We
know.
don't. We ran out of wall space.
I know, and
He was
he's gonna
showing it to me, I
have
was like,
be producing up a storm once he's
Once he's free from the shackles of
employment.
paid employment.
Issues,
As
and most of
Gets paid
them
for his
are.
artwork.
Well, yeah, now he
Well, that's
can
fine.
do shows. You can hit the road and go on the craft.
Bluey is the Australian
No,
dog.
Bluey. It's a new. Oh,
Right,
it's
but-
really funny.
Funny, it really is.
It's
If you haven't
it's
seen it-
Australian,
Yeah.
and it's
Oh,
like
Bluey.
Nelson was telling me
Maybe
this
that's
one.
some of the people that call him from
It could
accounts.
be. Colin from account.
Calling from accounts.
He was saying there was this episode.
You're like, I
where,
love Bluey.
oh, I love it.
The dad
Bluey?
having something with ketchup.
Only my favorite
and the
show.
dad brings out the ketchup and. Here we go. Do.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's what you do.
I'll be back.
All right.
I'm here Thursday through Friday.
30.
That's how I proposed to my wife. Do. Jim at do. Just sweet do.
I do.
That could be viral, I think.
I think it just went viral. Any cans?
Yeah, these are half cans. They've done this interesting thing where they cut them in half. And I've cleaned them in the dishwasher.
That's what I do. Your dinner?
Just the bits, please.
It's all you asked for.
Just the bits, man.
I'm a bitsman myself.
Bits, man.
I'm a bitsman.
The hatchet. Through that, for God's
Yeah,
sake.
he's got it.
The world's strongest white.
That's how you do it.
Bon appetit. Wait, don't tell me. With the circle over the. Don't tell me.
Scrabble
gods are mad at you tonight.
They have not treated him well, that's for
I
sure.
deserve it.
It's for all his past crimes against humanity.
I am some weight.
Wait.
Speaking of that.
I have an advancement in nuclear fusion.
You
This is me.
underestimated me this time.
In the Spider-Man 2, Alfred Molina is working in
Yeah.
fusion.
I think it's with an F.
Can Boy has moved on to potato.
Potatoes are basically cans from the earth, actually. And I'm cleaning them by smashing them. So it's basically the same job.
M-O?
So you could try both.
Oh, the Can Boy.
That's great time.
I'll sit with him.
Anyway. anyway.
It's still cold. 165 it's supposed to be.
Perfect temp.
165 degrees. It's great.
You made a chair. Laura?
La 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 la. Vocal warm-ups. Just watching it boil. Just two boys
Watching water boil.
watching that water boil.
Two girls watching two boys.
Waiting for. No, I like it.
Because of blue lights or whatever, you know?
Just a girl standing in front of a boiling water,
Getting
asking him to love her.
The story of history.
Getting her skin pores open.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Purposely don't break it.
Give them something to do. Hey, you want to come to our leaves?
If you look down, they'll probably
That's
blow the roof off the joint. Oh, look at him. See, you give him an inch, she takes a mile.
4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 19. I'm out.
Wait, what?
You're
What's
out.
that?
Freaking, I got a Z. Dang it.
Wait, what is that word? Like a weather vane?
Ye vain. Yeah.
Ye vain creature.
Ye vain.
The lighthouse.
You just suddenly stopped speaking English.
17.
Why did you say it like that?
I had a Z. You, going out, man. I had a Z. Cheater. He cheats like the devil.
He doesn't write our songs. He doesn't produce our songs. He doesn't do anything for us. He doesn't do our videos anymore. He doesn't do anything for this band. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what the guy's like. All I
don't know what the guy's like.
All I know is that he's like a Mr. Hollywood guy, Mr. Celebrity. Like I don't want to. Like I don't hang out with anyone except Hollywood celebrities. Every single fucking interview I've ever
the longest quote I've
I
ever
get
seen.
asked about that fucking guy. And we do interviews all the time, and he asked about this certain individual. People think he writes music with me or something. He does not do that. I just don't get it. We have nothing in common. He doesn't even call us. He has his sister call us to congratulate us on our record. Yeah, that's how pathetic he is. And
We can give him one leg.
Is he the bad guy?
I know, apparently he just signed them. They signed
Did
with
you
him.
find
I didn't know Fredros had a record.
I had 118.
Okay.
Brandon had 90.
Nice.
Mom had 73. Ems had 71. And Grandma had 57.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no. It's great.
Don't tell anybody.
You're working this. He's not a fair player.
It was a good game, Dad.
What you have to know is he's a cheat. He gets up and you get up and all these letters fall out.
Oh no.
Pandemic.